How do you create a stunning sim who's ready to take on everything she wants in life? Well, sit back and let me show you. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. You're watching Just a Mom That Sims. I'm KT, and I'm here today with a cast build. So, if you like to have fun and you like a good story, please consider liking, subscribing, following, commenting. Just do all the things. So, I am here to build a sim because I am going live tonight, and we are using a sim. Her name is going to be Akichi. And first, let me give my disclaimer. I do not edit my voiceovers when I do cast speeds. So just bear with me, and I hope you don't mind my ums, my ahs, and my slow Southern United States drawl. So anyway, I know that I'm going to have this sim live in Mount Komorebi, and she is going to be having some features that I feel like would be common in that area. However, we're going to do some different things with her. Now, Akichi is going to be pretty outgoing and adventurous, and she's going to have, a little backstory in the live because of some things she's experienced and endured in life. She is wanting to really get out and live her full life. She's trying to do everything that pops up on her bucket list. So I am going to pick an aspiration, probably from Snowy Escape, where hopefully she wants to do more things with like skiing, rock climbing, but with the bucket list, you can have goals that are not related to your aspiration. Sometimes they're based off of your personality. If you kind of force the goal through by using a computer or journal, you could kind of pick any random goal. But also, if you just go through gameplay, then you should get some goals that are kind of relevant to your sim. So what I want to do tonight is test that out. So with the Kichi, you will notice that from the sim I started with, which was randomized, I really went in, I changed it to a lighter skin tone, then back to a darker skin tone. And I did that on purpose because Akichi is going to be mixed race because in that area of Mount Komorebi, you see more fairer skin tones. So I changed her to that first because I wanted to do her features. She's got, kind of more narrow eyes. The sun does get very bright there because it reflects off the snow. So I want her features to reflect that. However, her father was from Oasis Springs, so he had a darker skin tone. Now around her area, that made her kind of stand out. Not in a bad way, but she was different. Now, what I'm gonna do also, you're gonna meet her best friend tonight as well. They do stay in the house together because they are saving money. Now, if you're on my Patreon for my paid membership, then I will post her cast build, the best friends cast build over there. However, let's talk about Akichi. Like, you can see that she has some traits that came already in here. I don't know why, because I didn't do a story to build her. However, I'm going to be changing all this. She's going to love the outdoors. She is going to be kind of an adventure seeker. But right now, I'm trying to give her some variations. I have this hairstyle, which I think is a Jenny Sims modded hairstyle, and I really love it on her. I have not used it on a sim. I loved it when I saw it, and it fits her perfectly. Now, Akichi is a little bit thicker than a lot of the people in her area, but it is all beautiful. So I think this blue dress suits her. Now, I'm going to be sure to give her several cold weather outfits. So what I do usually is pick two every day to start with, one formal, and I kind of go through like maybe two of the others. But I'm going to come back after I do her cold weather outfits, and I know in her everyday I'm going to put her some more cold weather because she is built for the outdoors, and it snows a lot in Mount Komorebi, especially if you're at the top of the mountain. Now, she's going to live in that neighborhood in the middle, so she will get some snow, but probably not as much as if you're on the mountain, but not as many warm days as if you're down below. So, yeah, I'm going to give her like some active wear for when it's warm and cold because of that. Like, I know that she's got these different climates, but I can't wait to play her because sometimes if you've been doing bucket lists with Life or Death, with the Sims 4, you will notice that sometimes the bucket list items are way out of what your sim normally does. And sometimes it's right on point. So for her, we're going to do whatever pops up. And the first thing we're going to do is populate that first bucket list item because we want to go ahead and get it started. And then after that, I think we're going to play her through and see what kind of naturally pops in for her. Now, one thing about Akichi right now, I don't know where her mom and dad are going to be. We may meet them later. They may not be living. This is not like a pre-made story where I'm going to be publishing, editing episodes. We're only going to play her live, so we're going to go with it and have fun. But what I will do, if we make additional people to be in her circle, I will post that. We are saving for a house. Right now, Akichi wants to keep living in Mount Komorebi, but we would really like to fix up the house we're in or buy a new house. And the cost of living is very high there. So this will depend on her bucket list too, because can you get a bucket list item to want to move somewhere else? I have seen them where you want to travel to different locations. So we will just have to see how this go, or if it's easier for her to live in a different place to achieve her bucket list items. We may do that, but right now she's brokety broke with what I like to call it. Between her and her best friend together, they have maybe 2,000 simoleons, and out of that, we got to get her a bed. Her best friend is sleeping in the twin bed downstairs. The house is 2 stories. So I got to get Akichi a new bed. But what I want to do with her, I want to have her like a kind of casual look because she is a product of her environment. She was raised with her mother in Mount Komorebi. However, she is a little bit outside the norm because at some point growing up, she embraced that, hey, I am by appearance a little different, but she also started to see that she was a little different from just people in her neighborhood because she noticed that they didn't really partake in the things that were there. They didn't do the mountain climbing, the skiing, the snowboarding as much. She noticed that was more for tourists, so she started hanging out at the resorts and she would meet new people. But her best friend, they grew up together, and that was the person who always accepted her wholly and fully. And also, she didn't have to worry about being very different because even different skin tone, different way of thinking and living your life, her friend accepted her for that. And so that's how they became besties, and she accepts her friend in return. Now, she did used to go when she was younger to Oasis Springs occasionally, like in the summers, because she would visit her father. But where he is now, we don't know. We will find out. But as of now, I am going to give her one of these outfits from the new base game update they did, where because I really love these Romanian inspired outfits, so she's gonna have one of those too because Akichi has traveled a little bit too. She wants to do even more, but she needs money to do that. So let's talk about job, because as for a job, she does not have a job right now, and I'm not gonna get her one until we find out if she wants one and what she wants to do, because we can find some other ways to make money. Now, the house she has does come with a computer, so we definitely will do some odd jobs to make money, and hopefully her snowboarding skill will be good enough soon, it's not there yet, to record videos and upload, because she can make money doing that as well. She can also, at one level, you can teach skiing, snowboarding, and rock climbing classes through the phone, so that would be something she's willing to do. But I hope you join me tonight. I'm still going to be playing my other sim, Ember, but I go live most Thursday nights at 7 p.m. Central. So I hope you enjoy watching me play Akichi. And until next time, remember, keep simming, be happy, and always have a blessed day. Bye bye.